Welcome to SHOR, the official podcast of MDI Gurgaon. Today we have Ayush Jain, the founder and president of Teens of God and the chairperson of JITO Youth. At a place like MDI, we often talk about leadership, impact, and purpose, usually in classrooms, case discussions, or interviews. But our guest today is someone who began exploring these ideas far beyond theory long before they became buzzwords. Ayush Jain started his journey as a social worker back in 8th grade, not waiting for the right time or the perfect plan, but responding to real problems around him. Today, at just 24 years old, he is the founder and president of Teens of God, a registered NGO working across education, healthcare, employment generation, women's welfare, animal care, and much more. From helping underprivileged children gain admission into government schools, to creating employment opportunities during COVID, to manufacturing sanitary pads when access itself became a challenge, Ayush's journey shows us how intent turns into impact when action comes first. Under his leadership, Teens of God has grown into a nationwide movement with over 800 volunteers that have impacted the lives of more than 15,000 people. Ayush is also a 2-time TEDx speaker, a recipient of multiple national awards for social work, and has been invited to share his journey on platforms ranging from Gurgaon Ki Awaaz 107.8 FM's Aaj Ke Mehman to INMUN 2023, where he addressed over 1,500 delegates from India and abroad. He serves as the brand ambassador of Swachh Bharat Abhiyan for the Municipal Corporation of Gurugram. Academically, he holds a graduation degree from the North Cap University, Gurugram, and a postgraduate degree from SP Jain Institute of Management and Research, Mumbai. Alongside his social work, he also manages his family business. Today, he additionally serves as the chairman of the JITO Youth Wing, Gurugram Chapter, working on economic empowerment, knowledge sharing, and seva through one of India's strongest professional networks. And that's exactly what we want to explore today. What it truly takes to build meaningful impact alongside life, work, and responsibility. Ayush, welcome to SHOR. Really glad to have you.
Thank you so much. Thanks so much for the detailed introduction. And it would be a great start to the morning. Thank you.
Alright, so something we really wanted to know, for somebody who is listening to this episode, say for the first time and has never heard of Teens of God before, how is it that you describe your NGO, what it does today, and the kind of problems it strikes?
Sure. So, as you can take from the name itself, Teens of God. So, Teens, as we started this organization way back in 2018 when we were in 12th grade. So, we were 8 friends in beginning when we were in 12. And from there and then, teens came over. We were 17 at that time. So, from there, Teens of God started. And now we are a family of more than 800 volunteers from pan-India that are actively working with us, and a community of over 3,000 people that are associated with the organization, from ranging from as aged between 13 as till 70, 80. So people ranging from these backgrounds are part of our organization, and they are helping in different ways. And the motto of the organization also says every effort counts. So each and every person and people that are associated with the organization, they are working with us in different ways.
So interesting. So before the NGO, the titles, the programs, everything, how did this idea come up? Like, how did you feel like you saw something and you're like, I just can't face this anymore, like I have to do something?
Yeah, so I'll just tell you what my journey and how this social work thing and background started. As you mentioned that in 8th grade, I started my social work journey. So I was in 8th grade when firstly I joined Navjyoti Foundation. So when I was in school, my school collaborated with Navjyoti Foundation. It's an organization started by Dr. Kiran Bedi ma'am, First Lady Women IPS Officer of India. So they opened one center in Gurgaon. They started this organization way back in 90s when she was the head of the Heart Jail. So she started vocational training in the Heart Jail way back at that time. Now this organization has been working pan-India in various states, various cities, various villages, and they opened one center in Gurgaon. During that time, I joined Navjyoti Foundation and I've worked deep down in different villages of Haryana, where I saw that there is a need. There is an issue of girl child education. There is an issue of people not going to schools, students not going to schools, and then women empowerment as well. So I saw that if we have some resources, if we have something to give back to the society, then why not do something and help others? Because at a young age, you can see like we can give something back. We have resources. We are knowledgeable enough to give something. So as parents also say, sharing is caring. So that led me join social work organization, and then I joined other multiple organizations.
That is amazing. That is a beautiful journey, I think. Also, somebody who's worked with animals a lot, I read in your magazine that there's a program called Parva where you cater to animals. Also, Sushiksha, because I've also taught in government schools in Karnataka and have been trying to help in some way or the other towards child education, especially for underprivileged children. Something that really intrigued me was the program Saksham, because it focuses on computer skills in entry-level jobs. Where did this idea come from? Like, what was the gap you were trying to solve?
So I'll tell you, like, as I mentioned, I worked in multiple organizations.
Right.
I even worked with Earth Savers Foundation, started by Sir Ravi Kalraji. So you can say he's my guru as well. So he came as a guest speaker in our school when I was in school. I was actively working with different organizations. He also came at KBC on the Roadpati. Then I worked with other multiple organizations. Solely also we used to go with friends and do seva outside, like on our own level as well. So when we we were in 12th, as I told you, we used to contribute 200 rupees from our pocket money every month to run this self-funded organization. Till date, we are running this program under the Pradhan program, in which people are contributing every month 200 rupees for the welfare of the organization, and other people are supporting in different ways. Many corporates are also connected with us now. So after 12th got over, we started Sushiksha program. We have this 3 months time after the 12th just to explore different colleges, just to study hard for your entrances and get into good colleges. At that time, I even gave a crash course. Like I even was a part of crash course at Career Launcher. Then I got into Symbiosis in Christ, and but I chose to basically stay in Gurgaon and did my graduation from Gurgaon from North Campus University. I think Sushiksha was a flagship thing. We called students in a park. Then we started teaching them. Then going ahead, we started multiple other projects over 6 years. So as we have a very big list of projects, as you mentioned, Saksham. Saksham was started 3 years back with the aim of providing computer education to the students. So Saksham banana hai hame students ko, bachcho ko. So till date, we have taught almost 180 students, not only students who are in school or college, but people who are in niche jobs. Like someone was a guard working somewhere during the day or during the late night. He used to come at a computer center. He studied at a computer center. Now he did upskilling from a computer center, and now he is working at a reception. So there are many success stories wherein people have studied from our organization, studied from our project, and now they are upskilling. I have hired myself 2 people at my own family business. So I'm working at my family business and hired people from Saksham whom we taught. So these are the success stories, not only about me, but the people associated with the organization have also hired people from these things, these projects, and many companies as well, as many corporates are working with us.
It's beautiful how it started with just, few children gathering and teaching other little children at a garden in a little park. And then you've grown to such a large scale. When you were connecting with corporates, did they respond easily, or was that trust very hard to build?
So I think building credibility is very much important in today's life. And as you know, there are thousands of NGOs in India, thousands of NGOs in Gurgaon region itself. We are based out of Gurgaon. There are almost 5,000-6,000 NGOs in Gurgaon. But trust me, our USP is youth. Our USP is volunteers who are in their teenage and in their 20s. So we have a very big team of volunteers from different colleges. Now, people who started with me, now they're in big corporates and working as a engineer or a software engineer in data science team, in management, and everything. They also approach their companies to join with our organization. and they pitch about our organization as well. And apart from that, trust me, we don't usually pitch company, but companies directly come to us through some or the other person, through social media, through our website, through our network, as we have actively worked with government authorities as well. So I think in Gurgaon, we are actively working with Municipal Corporation Gurugram, many government authorities. We have worked hard with police on road safety. Like for a month or so, I work closely with IAS, IPS officers. So that's one achievement that we have achieved as a team. Not only me, but our team that worked hard on ground.
That's beautiful. You said your power lies in you. And I'm sure even the audience can relate to this. A lot of us who are in B schools currently really struggling to manage schedules and planning our careers. How do you think we can still contribute and give back to the society?
So I'll just tell you one real story and everything. Like there are n number of stories and everything that real stories obviously that happened with me, with our team. The problems that we faced. People come to us and say that Abhi, aapki kya age hai? Abhi, you are just a teenage. You're in your 20s. Why are you doing this stuff? What is your personal profit, personal aim of doing this? Why are you doing it? Are you doing it for political reasons? Are you doing it for earning reasons? So I just say to them that this is only for our own happiness, our passion that drives us to do this social work that comes within us. No one is forcing us to do social work. No one is this thing, but people are encouraging, people are discouraging. There are ups and downs in life. But I think there's no specific age to do social work. Kid can, as small as 7-8 years old, can help other people out there. I think charity begins from home, as you know. So if you start something from your home itself, you are a B school student, you are pursuing MBA right now. I also did my graduation. I started when we were in school. We were in college. People used to come from college and directly come to the education program. So life is not easy. Life starts from end of your comfort zone. So when I was in college, there was a time after 12th got over, we were started Susiksha. We had 50 students and 15-20 volunteers coming over. After colleges started, there was no one to teach students. Because everyone went to their colleges, some went to other colleges out of state, out of country, and some were in Delhi University, they used to come late. So I used to come from college around 4:30, 5, and we used to have our class at 5 in the evening. So active pe, I used to come directly from college to the center, and there was a time I just asked the students to make a circle, a semicircle, and sit class-wise, and I used to teach alone. At that time, I got hopeless. As you said, people are busy with their academics, people are busy with their life. I got hopeless. How will we drive the organization? We have built over 1 year only. We were very young. We were even not registered as NGO. We were just working as an organization, as a club. But after that, we got registered in November. And people joined us from my college as well. I encouraged them, I gathered them, like, let's drive this. So I just asked them that let's go ahead. I was in my first year. We got registered in November. We turned 18 that year itself. Because after turning 18 only that you can register. People suggested, why don't you register your organization as an NGO, as a trust? Everything was going great. Then in November we got registered. On 8th November, I still remember, 2019. Then when everything goes great, so something or the other thing happens in universe. So in November only 2019, we lost one of the founding members in a car accident. So he was just 18 as we turned 18. So we lost him on 30th November. And he was as close as with me since my school time. So we were together since 5th grade till 12th, we were together. We were in the same college, same course. We used to hang out. We used to do work together. He used to come far away from his place to teach students. So he was a person who lived for friends, for his family, majorly his friends only. So we lost him. Then I was shattered. I was in a very bad mental space. and I shifted all my energy to the organization to divert my mind. We lost him on 30th November. I still remember till his prayer meeting, I was shattered. After that, we got registered in November. We got an offer from the North Carolina University Law School to collaborate with them and sign an MOU for the winter internship program. We had 20-25 people. I shifted my energy day and night. I used to work for the organization. I used to divert my mind. And after that, there was no looking back. And still, I don't have, I can say I don't have time to do some other things, but I spare out my time to do things. And other people also that are associated with us, they spare out their time. So not about you coming from academic background, you having a busy schedule. You can just schedule your day, your week, your month. At least if you can come once a month to the organization or do something, not only our organization, do something for the people out there, helping people out there. So I think it starts from within itself.
So rather than looking for excuses in our schedules, if we could just find one excuse to actually show up, even if that's once a month, I think that says a lot.
Absolutely.
We've already talked about Parva a little bit, Saksham and Sushiksha. Hifazat is one of the programs that is solely dedicated towards women. And I read that you actually faced a huge problem. It started as a distribution network of sanitary pads and then moved towards an actual manufacturing unit set up in your office. How did you go about that? What were the challenges you faced?
So we started during COVID first wave, way back in 2020. We had hit COVID in March. So during our first wave, it was a very long shutdown of the country, of the nation. So we saw there's a lot of problem. During COVID, we even stepped out and made a Super 16. So Super 16 was like my cousins only, my real sister, and then my I have my two uncles. So their kids, two. So we were 6 cousins that we started with Super 16. Our parents, our family supported us, and other members and other volunteers were also wanted to join us, but we didn't invite them because it was COVID situation.
Right.
We can't put any other person's life on risk. Our parents were happy, so we worked with Indian Red Cross Society. We got a call from Indian Red Cross Society. It's a very big organization. So they called me up. If you know Akshay Patra.
Yeah, I've heard. Yes.
So Akshay Patra is a mega kitchen that cooks meals every day in their mega kitchens, and then they serve it at various places. So we got a call that today Akshay Patra sent food for almost 2,000 people, and food for 500 people got wasted. So we were like, "Logo khana nahi mil raha hai. People are not getting enough food supplies. They are not, because many people out there in Gurgaon, in metropolitan cities, are daily wage workers who go on different labor sites. They earn something and then they buy stuff. So there were a number of problems at that time. We stepped out of our comfort zone. We made a team. Then we worked with Indian Red Cross Society. Then we served our own locations after 2-3 days. And daily we used to supply food supplies, atta, rice, then apart from that vegetables, a lot of things, oil. So we supplied all these items regularly to different places regularly, and we used to mark their nail as well to just have a check that people are coming again and again.
Yeah.
We served 2,200 families for almost 2 months. So we got a lot of support from friends of friends, family, members, random people, monetary wise, ration wise. So that was a great success for our organization at that time. Then we stepped and made Hifazat a project after our first wave that yes, there's a need of health and hygiene, and how to implement that. We started distributing hygiene kits in which we had sanitary napkins, nail cutter, shampoo, then toothbrush, toothpaste, and a mask, face mask, and sanitizer. So we started with that. We distributed hundreds of kits to people. We started on 2nd October 2020. It's been 5 years. We celebrated our 5th anniversary of the Hifazat project. After 2 years of working hard and distributing sanitary napkins through different channels, we distributed at different slum areas. We had hosted many health camps, many visits, everything. So we hosted these events and these sessions. We had many gynecologists, many hospitals like Artemis Hospitals, if you have heard of it. Center for Sight is a very big organization for eye checkup. So then blood donation camps. Then after that, we had planned in our mind. Batman movie launched during that time only. Akshay Kumar sir की जो movie है. Then we had in our mind, yeah, we got motivated and pumped up. Why not we have a setup of our own and do manufacturing of sanitary napkins? We did our very first fundraiser of our life. Till now, we have not done a big fundraiser anyhow. We made a fundraiser online. We circulated it, and I don't know who circulated, who had shared with people, and how we got a lot of money. We invested over 3 lakhs almost 3.5 years back. We got a support from different corporates, from naming a few Haldiram's Fifth Cap Private Limited as well. So he also visited somehow to our organization, and after months or so, we got to know that he is one of the person and family member of Haldiram's family. So we were amazed to have that, and he's still in contact with me, supported us in many ways. So that's the network and people having from different backgrounds. I met him casually, and after a month, I got to know that he is a part of Haldiram's family. So that's how, it's all about manifestation, destiny. I believe in manifestation a lot. We had set up, till date, we have made thousands of bags, given it to different slum areas, NGOs for free. Then to make it sustainable, we give it at a very low cost to different people out there. And every day we are serving many people through our Hifazat project. And the mothers of our Susiksha project students only work at our Hifazat project, and we give them salaries as well. And they draw salaries from the project. To keep it sustainable, we also keep a small amount, and then people also support us, they sponsor sanitary napkins at different visits, because sustainability is very much important to be consistent in this.
Of course. That is, I in fact heard from somebody who's volunteered at the place that the quality of the sanitary napkins is actually so much better than even what you get at the market, even the branded sanitary.
Yeah, so the gel sheet is as good as big brands. I will not name brands, but as big as good brands. And we make it manually. It's a semi-automatic machine. So whenever your team you want to visit, most welcome. We have a setup at our office only. There's a small office at our place only. At our house, my family supported us and allowed us to set up all these things at our house only. So that's family support is obviously very important, and many volunteers from your college, from MDI, is a part of the organization. Many alumni, many current students. So I know they are working very hard on ground with us.
I'll make sure to come visit with the rest of my SHOR team.
Sure, most welcome.
During COVID, one of the other things you did other than Hifazat was this program called Upsir. It was to connect rural workers with jobs. What were some of the challenges, and what surprised you on the ground, something that's very ground reality happening?
So I'll tell you honestly, as we saw 2,200 families, we had a data of almost 7,000 to 8,000 people. Families means 4 to 5 people minimum in a family. We used to take the data, so that it is not multiplicity is not there in serving them, and we can get a good data of people who are not working, because during that time I told you that they didn't have job, they were daily wage workers. So we had listed a sheet wherein our volunteers used to go on ground, they used to talk to people. We had a Google form in which they used to work, people are working or not. So that's what we did. After that, we had a data of almost, listing it down, we had a data of almost 2,000 people, in which more than 50% were not working, more than 50% were not having proper things. On ground, we faced this issue. We partnered with one organization, non-profit organization, the Nation Building. So we were working on the employee side, they were working on the employer side. So we got connected two organizations and two people. We had employee data, they used to gather employer data. So we connected them, the people who needed job, and almost after a lot of hassle and everything, we were able to provide jobs to more than 80 people out there. So that was success for us in different backgrounds, different corporates, as a housekeeping staff or a helper, to a receptionist, to multiple profiles as well.
From my understanding, that program is not there anymore.
Right, as other programs are running.
Right.
And it was because of COVID time that we had to run, because of the need of the art at that time.
Makes sense. So, what do you think stops people from starting something like you did? Like, is it fear? Is it discomfort? Is it just not having the idea of how to do it?
See, every day, as many people have said to me, and a learning from my father. He also says he had a childhood friend who used to say, "I have plenty of ideas in my mind." Way back in 80s, 90s, and I think he's a big player now in the market. He is earning crores and crores. So people is having plenty of ideas. You must be thinking, "Okay, I'll do this, I'll do that." It's how you execute things. Ideas come every day in our mind while sleeping, while sitting ideally. But how you execute that thing is the main thing. How you drive that thing. It depends on your passion. You are in MDI.
Yeah.
MDI is like, people aim MDI as their B school. I'm from Gurgaon only. I've seen MDI growing and people going from MDI and earning crores out there. You also have alumni network and everything. So it's about your mindset, how you drive it, how passionate you are. And it's not only about money. People are having money, but they don't know how to drive organizations. So I think when people come together, it is how you connect people with people, connecting the dots. So how you drive the thing is very much important. So at that time, I had a network. I had people working with me. Now people connecting people is main thing. As I told you, our motto is every effort counts. So everyone connecting everyone with the organization, with the motto of doing something good for the society, is one thing that drives you ahead. There are a lot of ups and downs again. I got hopeless, as I told you. I usually get sad when things don't work out. But you just have to keep hopes high, energy high. And as New Year is coming ahead, new year, new passion, new energy should be there in you. So our magazine, as you were seeing, you went through it. So the name of the magazine is Antaragni. Antaragni means the inner fire within you. So it's a third edition that we launched. It's been 2 years that we launched this magazine. We have a lot of projects, lot of achievements and everything on this, like these projects. So the inner fire within you should be high on spirit, high on energy, and then you can drive the distance. Be it your business, be it your personal startup, your NGO, anything that you wish, you should be confident enough, and you should give it time. Consistency is important in anything that you do.
So, for the people listening to this late at night, especially students like myself, is there something you'd like to say, something they should remember, something you maybe would have done differently and they could learn from?
So, I would say there's a lot to learn in my life. I'm learning from you. I learn from you ahead. I learn from students. I learn from everything. I'm a keen learner. So, learning never ends till your last breath, till your deathbed. So I think you should learn with each other. We should help each other. If we have a population of almost 150 crores in India, if at least 70 crore people be comes out of their comfort zone and help each other, help the other person, help 50%, then there is no need of organizations in India like us, the NGOs in India. So, they should step out and do something for the society out there, because we are taking a lot from societies. We are using the resources, but we should give something back to the society as well. As our parents also say, Kar bhala, ho bhala, ho ant ka bhi bhala. If you do good deeds will come back to you, and good deeds will revolve around. They can join us, they can start charity from home, they can join our initiatives that we are working. We are working with many B schools in India, pan-India, many colleges from Pan India, many schools, many organizations. Till date, we're connected with almost 60 plus schools and colleges. Naming a few, to IIMs, IITs, to IBS, ISBs, SOIL, NDIM, then Amity, then Manav Rachna, North Cap University, my college, SP Jain, MDI. All these colleges, these schools, many big schools are supporting us in Gurgaon. People from schools, teachers, principals, they invite me over for sessions. Our team goes to different places. Many corporates are working with us, HHL India Private Limited, Archer, Gemini Solutions Private Limited. Then there are n number of corporates, Haldiram Sweet Corp, as I told you. So there are n number of people helping out there. It's just about your network, and it's not only about giving. You take something back from us, from the organization, from doing good deeds. वही कहते कर भला हो भला, तो the dots will connect somehow, and it will help in your personal life to grow, in your personal business endeavors, in your personal job endeavors. So you never know, you connect with CEO of XYZ company. I have contacts with from IPS, IS officers to a CEO, to a CFO of big companies, to owners, MDs. So that's how you build your credibility and everything. And it helps you in personal life as well. So it's just connecting the dots again and making it a circle, full circle, and just helping together and going hand in hand with each other. Every effort counts.
That's beautiful. This will stay with me, and I think some of the things you said, that charity begins at home, and you can start small. There'll be obstacles in the way. There'll be people who might leave you in between, but if you keep going, if you're consistent enough, you can make that change. You can make it big, and if we all start helping each other, we might not even make it. This will step with me, and I am really happy that I could have you here for this conversation.
Thank you so much. Looking forward to have you at our organization.
Of course.
And looking forward to have your team, SHOR team at our NGO for a session or something like that with our students as well. You can definitely visit us in Gurgaon. We have a proper setup where students come over. We teach them regularly at Susiksha and Saksha. There's a lot to explore for you guys as well, for us to learn. Thank you so much.
Yeah, sure.